While reading Chapter 2, I learned that enterprise social media is web-based platforms that allow workers to post and view organizational messages and engage in idea sharing. So the first thing that came to my mind as working at a daycare is our Facebook that we use. So the Facebook includes obviously like a multiple different tabs that you can click on, and they each like contain different information. So the first tab kind of talks about our story and our background and what we focus on in the classroom and different things that we are trying to progress through the children in order to get them up to being in the school lifestyle. The next tab is where parents can go and actually review our facility. So whether it's positive or negative, they can talk about either the staff, how their kid is being treated, how they view their kid is being treated. And they can also review different activities that we're doing or just make small comments if they have them. But the public eye can see these. So it's kind of for like when new people are coming, or if we're marketing saying that we are looking for new families to come join our facility. It's kind of for them to see what other parents think of us. We also post photos of children and workers, but that's a little bit more widespread because it is for the public. So we kind of watch what we post on there and make sure that it is okay with the parents. So that's kind of like our widespread. It's used more to bring families in than it is to inform the families that we already have. In order to do that, we actually use an app called Kids Report. And this is where we get the more individual one-on-one connection. So we can post videos and pictures of the children just like we can on Facebook, but the only difference is it gets sent directly to the parents as a notification. So they're going to get that message and no other parent is going to get that message about their children. So we could take a picture of one of the kids and send and post it, and no other parent except for that child's parent is going to get a notification. So that's where that one-on-one comes from. We can also post messages to the parents and let them know if something happens. So if they fell on the playground, we can automatically text them or post to them and tell them that their child fell today and they have this and this and this, and this is what we did. It's also nice because parents can actually post towards us on that. So recently one of the children's dogs died. So they explained to us that we have talked to them about it and they may be asking questions, and this is what we want you to say if they ask. So it's kind of nice to have that direct communication when parents can't be there the whole day. It's kind of like they're getting to watch them, but not actually watch them. Another cool thing is that we can enter the lunch, what they had for lunch, and then things like snack, just so the parents know like what they're eating and stuff like that. And then we let them know when everyone went down for nap time and when they woke back up. We also are able to show each parent the progress. So maybe they'll start out in like the toddler room and we're seeing a lot of progression. The parents are looking at the progression on the app. So we're gonna move them up to the early preschool room. So it's nice for them to see what their kid's doing and how they're progressing, and if there's things that they can work out at home instead of just getting that 5 minutes when they come pick up the kid. For social media, it actually has a huge impact on my emotions at times, kind of depending on what I'm looking at or what I'm viewing. I use Facebook a lot to reach out to family that I have out of state. I don't normally post on there. Sometimes I'll post pictures just to let my family members who aren't with me and aren't at home with me to see what I'm doing every day and like kind of what my lifestyle is like. So that's nice. And then also staying in touch. I think social media is a great way to stay in touch, especially with people who you aren't living by. And now that I'm getting older, I'm realizing that I'm using it more, especially since I am staying home and going to school. So I have a lot of friends that ended up going to big universities and four-year colleges, obviously. And so I don't get to see them every day. So staying on social media and seeing their posts and my posts and just communicating back and forth is kind of how I keep my social status up with them and letting them know what I'm doing in my everyday life. Talking about online peer-to-peer groups, my senior year of high school, throughout all of high school and even now, I became obsessed with reading, and I noticed that obviously not a lot of other kids enjoy reading as much as I did. So it was kind of hard for me to connect with people like that because I did really love reading and I would read all the time. So my English teacher my senior year actually recommended an online book club with other teens, And I thought that was cool because it wasn't like we had to meet each other or see each other or go talk face to face. We just went online and we would pick a book out and we'd read it, and then we'd just post about it and talk about what we liked, what we didn't like. And we didn't have to do it face to face. It was just online. And so that for me helped find some people with common interests. And I actually still talk to some of those people now. So it made friends for me and helped me find common interests. So yeah, that's kind of how social media plays into my life. Thank you.